Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What fi go to eat no money, what fi at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste my must a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the skin from money, girl, and say that is not you. On the head, the man above him, up him, I got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage pile of it.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them
It
raise.
burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with each.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The already promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, them rap and they down in our river. Member bowl money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Or them treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or them treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the sun man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
How them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again.
Stibby dim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no cape. And some informer friend we love lake. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good evening and welcome to Scamalot. This evening we will look at another of the Prime Minister's scamming and ripping off poor people and their wealth, as we learn today. If it's not what we understood that Desmond McKenzie explained this morning, then the Prime Minister, as the Minister of Housing, is under duty to put the argument straight. Otherwise, we will have no choice but to call the Prime Minister a scammer, a land thief who is scamming poor people out of their land in the name of a new social housing, or what they call indigent housing project. So the Prime Minister is under duty to speak to the nation. If he's following the media, which I know the Prime Minister does, then he ought to be aware that Desmond McKenzie's utterance confuses us. And if you don't want to attach one more long bag or another bunch of finger or even another hand, Prime Minister, to you, then you're under a duty to make clear what it is. Was he talking about the new social housing project, the one that you run around the country giving out keys? Or was Deadman McKenzie talking about something completely different to what you, the Prime Minister, always does? We are confused, Prime Minister. To my community of pride and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to another blunder of the JLP government. Boy, me can't keep up. Me can't keep up. Me lose finger. Me have to pop out. Me hear them now to count the government blunder. Because that's the only way. Because me can't keep up with the government blunder on a finger. I me old, me can't bend down for count me toe them. So me rather have to go pop out strong on my ears for count this year government here blunder. Because them come one after the other. Debbie Jervis, good evening. How are you? Good evening, good evening. Sharon Bernard, good evening. Marcia Thomas, Beat and Teach. Good evening, good evening. Good evening. Who else is here? Sunshine, good evening. Janet Brissett. Good evening. Paula Shelley. Good evening. Chanel Williams. Bros, good evening. Lasomino. Daphne Jackson. Zanette Beckford. Catherine Hypeness. Monica Wills. Renice Nicholson. Floyd Shaw. Arlene Benbow. Keith Solomon, good evening, good evening. No, Keith Matthews, rather, sorry. Good evening. Empress Deb, Violet Watson, Colleen Richards, Ladybug, Leroy Mullins. Good evening, good evening. Who is over on TikTok? Let me see. Strongman, Ingrid Grandison, Chantel Smith, Dermot, good evening all, and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Christine Gilbert, how are you? Can you believe, Jamaica, that this new social housing that's been regular? Let me just get my phone. Where is it? This social housing that's been regularly pushed and is being told that we're giving poor people a house. I'm not sure what it is anymore. Because what we heard from Desmond McKenzie today, Canadian gal, real sweet, is not what we always hear from the Prime Minister, that you have to provide your land to be a recipient for the house. What kind of line, Nesta? I tell you now. New 249 million bridge for Spring Village, St. Catherine. Man, so you can't go on with the mix up. But if it is, this part really a bad, I don't know if I go get to sleep tonight. Because the part where the Prime Minister said, only people who can provide them own land, because the government does not have land to give you. So if the government don't have land to give you, and you provide, because I remember even he said they do all the checks to find out if you have title and if you don't have title, proper proof that you own the land. How is it then that the government build a house, Panigiyo, but it has become a property of the government? This is the bit that really confuses me. And I hope the government, the Prime Minister rather, which is the Minister for Housing, can come and explain to the people that one, Mackenzie and I project are something completely different. The project that Mackenzie is running and the project that I'm running is completely different. The project that Mackenzie is running, or the local government is running, it is done on state land. Because only if the government give poor people housing on state land, then the government can take it back when you're dead, which is what social housing really is. It's rent until you violate the terms of your tenancy or till you die. And if there's nobody else in the household with you that is on the tenancy, then it goes back to the state, because it's what it really is. It's a state-owned property. So I don't know if I told them always here we in a public, I correct them as to what social housing is, that them come out here and I try to make that correction, which creates an even bigger blunder for me, because people land are involved and people are being confused of what this really means since this utterance today by the minister. So the Prime Minister is under a duty. St. Anne's man freed of charge he molested a 3-year-old. Oh, you never know where these cases go with these judges or how they're investigated. Hold on there. New Jubilee Central Unveil, Commercial Center Unveil. Oh, see what media look for? Try footbridge. The footbridge for try. So, if them have to wait 3 years to get a footbridge, how much years do you think them are going to wait to get the real bridge? But then again, this is also another lie. Nothing cut, because I soon come back to that man Mackenzie. This is one of the other lie where them need to come back, come clarify, because when Troy Bridge was awarded. The contract for Troy Bridge was awarded. We were told the amount the contract was awarded for. We were told the name of the contractor that it was awarded to. We saw with our very eyes the tractor go pan location go turn over. Since the tractor go there and turn over, all we see is a footbridge. Was it the footbridge, the 200 and how much million or whatever to its contract? Was it for the footbridge? We want to know. Or is it for the bridge? And if it's for the bridge, what happened? Because can't we did know it did start. Or at the footbridge, they make way. You see how we confused? Because the piece of this and the piece of that and the piece of lie here and the lie over there, then come to a different lie over here, then tomorrow come back with the same lie. I tell it as a new lie. I never remember it's an old lie because we hear it before. NHT find lands, build house, give the JA people white teeth in Kanjo, give away all these people land to China. Ask him when you see Mrs. Tap him on him, Master or Mrs. Ask him when you see him, tap him on his shoulder and ask him, say, how come China gets so much? And look how we bleed. Look how we bleed for it. And a China come get it. It's a disgrace. But let's go back to, hold on, I want to talk to this Jankro first. Hold on, where is this? Jankro. I don't mind me, I mind your business. Me love car news. I pass, and me see your daughter talk. She said, if I tell you, say, the time you're out here, I fight over being king of the dance hall. You have to fight over being a good father. National Society of Sperm Donor, Beanie Man. National What Left Society, Beanie Man. Can be a what left you pick up, Go on, go look after your picnic them. Yes, your career may have lasted longer than the butterfly dance, Beanie Man. Ketep. Ke bloody tep. It's over. Move on. Move on and stop the heartache. Go find something riffraff to do. You're known to pick up riffraff and use and left. Go look after your picnic them. Them a call out for your father's attention. You never do it. Try start now. Drunkro. And leave out the entertainment industry. You don't know when to come off of the stage. Come off Drunkro. Come off and go look after your picking them. National Society of Sperm Donor. You don't want to walk on, you don't want to cut down and criticize and cuss everybody. And all you have done, Beanie Man, is walk and donate sperm and walk and pick up every woman where every man use and left. You're not able to pick up sensible woman. It's always what left and bag trash. Go and look after your children, Beanie Man. Go and look after your children. You're too careless. You're too careless. Go look after your picnic them. Every day you sing and criticize people. And life is like loose dogs. Go find something, though. Go and find something to be the man. Your career over. Ketep, it done. Move on. When coconut dry and drop off a tree, young coconut spring, move up. National Society of Sperm Donor. All you do is walk around and donate sperm. Your picnic them is crying out for a father. And every day, you're the on internet are going like you're somebody. But two people pay attention to you, you see. And two people buy ticket to come out of nonsense them. Move up, little boy, and go and find something to do. Right. We're back on the support for Isat Buchanan Black Tie event, which is a fundraiser for his to do work in his constituency. You know how it goes. So this, as I said, the flyer, you can take a screenshot. Hold on, I can't read on the computer and I have to read on the phone a little closer to me. To give your support, it will be on the 22nd of this month at 7 p.m. at the West Hotel, 1 St. Lucia Street. The price is for, the regular ticket is for $15,000 and the VIP is $25,000 and the VIP is $50,000. Also, there, if you are not able to attend the event or to purchase a ticket and send someone to the event, then what you can do, you can also, you know, everything you must take a screenshot. You can also purchase the broadcast to watch the event, and all the information is on screen for you. So once you purchase this broadcast, you will pay, I think, a flat rate of $49.99 US, and then that will allow you to watch via the internet. A lot of you would know how that worked. During COVID, that's how you used to watch plays and things like that. So the information is on screen, how you purchase. It's at codanetwork.com, www.codatv.com, and you will be able to purchase there and watch the event live as it unfolds. So take a screenshot. It will also be posted on my channel so you can have the information. So if you're able to go in person, this is the ticket that you would want to do your purchase via. You can scan the QR code. That will allow you to have all the details you need and to do your booking. And if you're not able to attend in person and you want to view the event online, then that's your information on screen, and your purchase can be done at www.codanetwork.com or www.codatv.com, and you can purchase the program there and watch the event live from your devices. So make sure, if you want to get rid of No Action Ann, Lady of Galilee Ann, then make sure you support. And me there broke like a coat. Right now, me have to go buy over me something there. What the AI package name? Canva, the one where we do with graphics with, and I broke like a coat. And them something there yearly them pay. But anybody can help. Let us chip in and support East Portland, because if we don't support the East Portland candidate, Isaac Buchanan, we are going to end up all over with Ann again. So choose this day, who would you want to represent you? As for me and my house, I'd rather not be represented by the Lady of Galilee. So make sure you support. So being a man, try to call a conference with you and your picnic them and see if you trash it out rather than dep online and worry about where you be, where you should have been and where you not have been. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. This is not the 90s or the early 2000s. Get over yourself. You're too boring. Get over it. Move on. Puppy ban turn big dog, then dead and puppy ban again. Move up. You're too idle for big man. And go look after your whole heap of picking. We're out there cry out. Me see your daughter upon internet a cry today. Drunk crow. Are them something that you figure sort out. And every day you out here, I go on like I say you're somebody. For I know you just a walk and pick up charity case. Or your charity shop being a man. Or your charity shop. Make it just a walk and pick up charity case. So go look after your picnic them. And come off of the internet drunk crow. Ambitionless boy. Come off of the internet and go and look after your children. Feckless, useless, sperm-donning father. You're nothing but a dick. That's all you are. Go look after your children. Go and look after your children, Drunkro. They're crying out. You shouldn't make your children them come in a public and cry. Drunkro, go and look after your children and come off of the internet and come out of the competition. Drunkro, your day is done. Go on a charity shop, go turn up where you walk and pick up your woman them, because if your woman them don't walk and get dragged all over the world, you don't want nobody for yourself. If they don't get dragged to all sort of mac and all sort of bore wire, you're not enticed by it. Go and look after your children. Drunkro. All right. We're done with you now. Jesus. All right, beat that teach. Me not trouble him again. But no, when you see drunker like them, you come out on social media every day, lecture people, and I try to make them look like them somebody. Then when them picnic, I say, come out here, cry. The little girl say, she 14. You don't have nothing to do with her. 14 and you barely ever used to have anything to do with her. Drunk crow, stop, come out here, come go on like you're somebody. Everybody know you're not somebody being a man. Because if your woman them not get dragged around society, you can't talk to a woman, forget a woman for yourself. You have to take up all broke charity shop business. Go and look after your children, drunk crow. Go look after your children them. You should make your children them come out here, cry on internet, and every day you come out here and want to lecture people now, no music. Dog shit, who you talk to? Go and look after your children. Feckless, useless piece of sperm donor. Go and look after your children. I hate feckless fathers, you piece of shit. Anyway, on to the junkra them. Junkra, me case and pay the man money. Me case and pay. All right. I did him sing the song, "Oh, worthless boy." Oh, like, but you know, say, him not say, "Oh, worthless boy," you know, man, you're picking in, "Oh, worthless boy." You come quick and I tell girls, so you're tired, because that's all you do being a man. You're a community wheelbarrow, community whore, but you're going to get old one day, pussy. You're going to get old one day. At least this year drunk, right? We talk about him picking them. He, him, and that bitch on screen will talk about him, children them, like them matters. You only come out here every day and try to be what you're not. Being man, you know, sister, nobody have no respect for you anymore. Because they find out that you're a little sissy. Move up, my girl, enough for you. As Elon Musk called Justin Trudeau. Right, let's go over to City Post. And we're going to listen to. Because we have to play it and play it and play it. Make Jamaica people understand this scam, you know. Hold on there. We have to make Jamaica people understand. Make we play him from where I talk about the municipal bit.
Afford to allow an important institution as local government that outbursts and the disruption of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation will come to an end, and that the needs of the people in their respective divisions will occupy the attention of all the councillors. I must however say that I'm disappointed about the manner in which this dispute in Clarendon has unfolded. The Local Governance Act is very clear, and those who have been undermining the normal functions of the corporation in pursuit of leadership change only have to read it or seek legal advice to see that their attempt has no basis in law. I have considered this matter along with the unprecedented and very disturbing conduct at the recent annual general meeting of ALGA last week Friday, where again the behavior of some councillors has brought local government into disrepute. I have written to the executive of ALGA J, inviting them to a meeting to state the position, because we cannot afford to allow an important institution as local government that offers service to the people of Jamaica be brought into disrepute over the position of offices which are not being contested in a legal way. I note with grave concern that over the last couple of months, certain mayors have been making some various attacks, especially on senior officers of municipal corporations, where persons were mobilized to come and demonstrate against against the CEOs and other senior officials within local government. I want to say that this administration will ensure that we protect the fundamental rights and respect the roles of those who are administering the affairs of local government. I urge that this matter involving the Clarendon Municipal Corporation and the state of the administration, I hope that this will come to an end immediately, because the law does not provide. And let me go a little further. If after the 1 year, there's a vote of no confidence against the mayor, it means that all the councillors will have the right to vote. And interestingly, the mayor, who sits as the chairman, has the right to a vote, and he also has the right to the casting vote. So that in itself answers the question. So if there comes a time when there's a vote of no confidence, nobody would expect that the person who the vote of no confidence is raised against will vote against himself. So I hope that we put an end to that level of misinformation and disruption which has plagued that municipality for the last 3.5 months. I want to turn now to the recent Auditor General's report as it relates to the Ministry of Local Government and the local authorities' social housing indigent program. I want to make it clear this morning that the functions of local government is vested in the Constitution of Jamaica. In Jamaica's Constitution, poor relief is written, and all the functions that we undertake in terms of our indigent housing program is vested by law. It is not something that this administration instituted in 2016. The difference in this administration is that we have lifted the standards of indigent housing that we provide to persons across the country. It is the responsibility of local government, and I want to make it clear that these programs apply to a set of individuals who are registered under the Poor Relief Act. Beneficiaries of those houses are registered, investigated by the Poor Relief Department, and once they meet the criteria under the Poor Relief Act, they are provided with an indigent housing solutions. The houses remains the property of the municipal corporations. So if someone dies, the municipality retains the right of the house and it is passed on to someone.
Silver looking, good evening.
There is no duplication of the services provided by the Ministry of Local Government. The law is clear. It is our responsibility. Poor relief. And if you go back to when Sir Alexander Bustamante constructed across Jamaica something that was called
Me no want hear about Bustamante pona this and pona that. What we need to be cleared up is the issue of land. We know that the brick and concrete are full, even though a few money will not take billion. All right, we will go to that. A full that. Dig up will bulldozer and carry go on with it. But what about the land? The Prime Minister told us that recipient of the program will need to provide them land. And then Desmond Mackenzie come tell us it remains the property of local government. And when you're dead, they are going to take you and give it back to somebody else. Let me ask a radical question, Desmond Mackenzie. I can't help but to ask radical question. Could it be Desmond Mackenzie? I wonder if Desmond Mackenzie, if the people them don't vote for Andrew Holness, when they check the voters, they say no, the oath them want to give. They no vote for Andrew. Does it mean una go burn down their house? Una go kill them? Una go do forget back on the house? Me have to ask, because we can't trust you. Una a wicked and a thief and a murderer. Because the two Babsy things say, I hear say thick man, I got turn PMP and carry the crowd with him. Babsy just a walk and a wipe out our own than them. So we afraid now. So we want to know if you are going to kill the people them over the house with taxpayer money bill because them never vote for you. Because it come clear now, say about vote buying, because the people are being used. The people are being lied to. We have to make them people that live forever. But Prime Minister, if this is a great turnaround, say match what we are telling you, say, social housing, no, but I go back to the people and say, I real charge them rent now, Because we've been telling you from time, Prime Minister, I don't so social housing go. Use your budget wisely, build the amount of units that you can build, how much ever apartment block your budget can manage, you build that. You rent them. The funds generated from those rent, Prime Minister, go on to continue building properties and government lands so Jamaicans can rent them at an affordable price. A social housing go. So if I rejig and I refix yourself, to match it into way you're here we are talking about how the people them land go. And that's the big confusion for we The people them land. When we hear Desmond Mackenzie say him go take and get to other people. We are confused. I am confused. Because what is confusing me? I don't know if we are mistaking Mackenzie, that Mackenzie has a different program from the one that you are doing. But all of the giveaway hosts, them Prime Minister, are just you camera frenzy. Because I always you me see a walk and give out host to the indigent. Are you happy Friday Eve? How you do? Are you will see a walk and give out host to the indigent, Nobody else. Are you will see walk and embarrass everybody on camera? Are you walk and show the whole world Jamaica poor people them? Because we never know them till Andrew reach there within camera. Are you Miss Capital, how are you? Are you Andrew Holness? Make we know where Jamaica poor people them live. We don't only hear about them. But until you turn up with your camera and your tripod to get the glory, Prime Minister. The glory, Kate M. How you do long time no see. You come forget the glory and you know say a thief and can at the same time when you do it. And every day you jump around with your camera and your tripod like I help poor people. You know, sister, you're mentally sick, sir. Are you just innately evil? If you don't want, we call it a thief, If you don't want another bag of thief, add to no shoulder. Come out here and clear up the nonsense. You and Deadman Mackenzie is known to regularly give two different figures. You just have to look back to Hurricane Beryl. The two figures far apart. Just like how the two argument on the indigent housing project far apart from one another. So we need to know how this thing go. Because you can't con people and take them land like that. What Desmond Mackenzie said don't make sense. We need clarity. You are the Minister of Housing, Prime Minister. You're under a duty to give clarity to the people. Otherwise, we just have to add one more tiffin bag to your shoulder. Whether it bear you down or not, I don't know. But Prime Minister, if it's a tiffin bag, we have to take your put on your shoulder. Given that you are the Minister for Housing, and a housing we are deal with. We're dealing with housing. And after press conference this morning, the nation is left confused. If you not put brick and mortar pan fill land, and we so confused, Prime Minister. All the people them where you put brick and mortar pan them land, how you think them feel tonight if them never know say, I give them tear them dead and them can't get to them picking or whatever. It have to come back to you, the Prime Minister, pan them land where them would have left give them picking. You are going to take the people them land and give to somebody else. Prime Minister, you'd have learned to lift up wall house. You'd have learned to lift up wall house and dig up wall house out of that, Prime Minister, because you never move with my land. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. And if it's a mistake, you should have moved in by now to correct it. Because here we out here for the last about 6-7 hours talking about this issue. So it cannot be that Andrew Holness will live on social media, don't hear about this. It cannot be that Andrew Holness will live on social media. Andrew Holness will walk and track every picking on social media to find out if a PNP pay them to talk with them attack or not. Andrew Holness have to heard about this. Andrew Holness have to hear about this. Some of us say, how come them not come out and correct the figure, even though we are wait for Thingy rather. What name? We are wait for burial for them correct the shelter figures between Andrew, Matthew Samoda, and Deadman Mackenzie. And to date, we haven't heard a word from them. Now, Desmond Mackenzie really confused us this morning. Somebody need to clear it up. PNP, we pay to ask these questions. That's why Ono not do it free. Those of you in the parliament, we paid you to ask those questions. So Ono make case and get to the bottom of what the social housing project is. Is it two different projects? Is local government running a project and the Prime Minister running a separate project? Or is it just one project? Because if it's one project, what we heard today is a scam. What we heard today is a scam because the Prime Minister said it in public multiple times that recipient of the program must provide their own land because instead the government no have land for give. So if that is the case, and it is the same project, how is it then that the Minister of Local Government is going to come and tell us that when a person dies, the property remains in the ownership of local government, and when a person dies, they'll assess another person to give the property to? That would all be well and done if it was on government land, if it was on state-owned land. But when a recipient have to provide them land, Prime Minister, this have to be scamming. And that's why we're asking you to clear it up before we plaster you. You hear from them, you ask for clarity, Prime Minister. When me do my drive time London today, I ask for clarity. The reason I ask for clarity is because I'm confused. I don't know if it's two different programs. I don't know if it's one program. I honestly do not know. That's why it is important for the Minister of Housing to give clarity to the people. So all of them people here we can go back on social media, go watch Andrew get host too. Andrew pray for them dead. So hold on them. So what about the family them where we see you turn camera upon them children? If the parent pass on, is the children allowed to take over the property or what? All these things we need clarity on. Because for people to continue, Prime Minister, this is where it gets dangerous. For people to be continue to engage in the program, they must know that they're doing it at the risk of giving away generational wealth. It is important. So I don't know how come you're so quiet, sir? Or a slip, dead man mouth slip. Let me bring some information to you on the Cuban bullfrog situation.
Hey peeps, be on the lookout for the Cuban tree frog. Them first identify in Clarendon, which people say them about long time, but them say it come here through shipment. Okay. Anyway, it spread from Clarendon, as them say, it spread rapidly. It spread from Clarendon to 8 other parishes, so you know it has spread. Or you can identify these frog anyway, because them frog here have the similar characteristic of some of our frogs. They can grow up to 3 inches long. Them have long legs, large toe pads, wart on the back, just like any other frog, and then come in a brown, green, white, and orange. They have a toxic secretion that can cause irritation to human skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. And if them you can just show up, pop up, and cause some panic. But the NEPA want to eliminate these frogs, and they are in the process of doing that. So if you see any, especially if you're not sure of the type you are seeing, call NEPA, as they can pose a threat, as they do pose a threat to the ecosystem. And they are also predators. Them eat other frogs, lizard, bird, small snake. Mhm. Anyway, what they're saying to reduce the breeding site around your house, What you can do is like, and any little water we stick up around your house, you just get rid of that or so on. Any little trench, anything, things like that, to eliminate it, to help reduce the breeding of these frogs, the breeding ground for them. So when you see a frog, because as I said before, people who see them say them jump really high. I've never seen them. No, I never seen them before. But
Them in my community, my brother say he see them all in a tree and them something there. So I hope this information people take note and precaution.
if you see them, just know that them are spread rapidly across Jamaica. And if you see them, call NEPA. However, if you're going to try to eliminate one, no use chemical that can cause harm to you. Okay, guys? Spread the word so we can all know that them frogs are about and them spread fast too. They might increase rapidly. So spread the word.
Carlos, the Prime Minister, I told me they have time to find it since evening. But may I go do something there? May I go find it and play it back for the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister said it many times out of him own mouth as well, Carlos. Colleen Browning watching from East Portland, how are you? The Prime Minister say it out of him mouth, and me I go trail to the Prime Minister page. If any other researcher wants to help me, if you go into the Prime Minister reel on his Facebook page, that video is there. Me I go find it, Prime Minister. Me I go show you, say, you talk it out of your mouth, pan social media, yeah. So the government don't have land to give people. So anybody to be on the program, you need to have your own land in order to get the house. So that's why it's important for the Prime Minister to give us clarity based on what we heard today. A lot of people are confused. People who are on the program, people who are looking to go on the program, who wasn't aware of what was said today, is having second thoughts. So if it is not so, and Carlos, seat pan paper, and just out of the Prime Minister frat him out, then we need to halt this program. The program needed to be halted because people don't understand what they're getting into with the government. The program cannot continue if people don't understand what they're getting into. Or if Desmond McKenzie have a misunderstanding, somebody needs to clear it up. But it cannot be that the Prime Minister is going to take people land, build house on it, pray for them dead, and then pass it on to somebody else. That's what you do when property is on state land. So if that's what the program is, Prime Minister, then the state must provide the land that these homes are being built on. And then you would be free to rent them, give them to live for free until people pass on. You move it on to somebody else. It would be perfectly fine like that if it's on state land. But you can't take people and give us, sir. How will you ever hear go so? I wonder if the man you not drink bull piss. Because I don't think mad puss piss so much and so often. Because when cow piss, cow can join a village. This prime minister is drinking something. This prime minister is drinking something. And I wouldn't want to turn the prime minister's bottle to my head. Now to the international scene and Donald Trump. There was quite a demonstration in Washington, D.C. today. The Dems and everybody oppressed by President Mar-a-Lago was out. But President Mar-a-Lago, there's shit and there's bullshit. Too much of it now, President Mar-a-Lago. You wanting to colonize Palestine, President Mar-a-Lago, is suicidal, and you ought to know that. It's not every bullshit you go to bed, President Trump, and think about you must come in a public with. Not every bullshit as well, President Trump, is workable. Some bullshit are just meant to stay on the floor and get dry, President Trump. People respect that you get the bloodbath in a Gaza end. Where I go talk the bloodbath for again? Gaza and Haiti cannot be controlled, President Trump. Cannot. Gaza, Haiti cannot be controlled until you leave the people them pan them land, President Trump. This is colonization. I don't think the American people, when they voted for you to go and colonize people's land. They voted for you because you say America first, America. Stick to America, President Trump. You don't understand international galangin? Leave it. Leave it to the normal wicked president them. We understand. The only part of international war, international galangin, I want you to forget it, is stopping wars. And if you want to fight your economic warfare, fine. But the colonization, President Trump, it's literally bullshit. Israel have been trying for 70 odd years and they can't get rid. Why you think you're going to take over Gaza? Why you think you're going to move Gazans to Indonesia? Why you think, don't even talk about the useless Arab countries in the Middle East. Why you think Gazans would accept that? The people of Gaza would rather be killed than lose their land, President Trump. But I must say, Netanyahu poised, toned down a bit, because when him decided Joe Biden, him speak like a him speak like a man. But today, Netanyahu, or whenever he was on with Trump, I saw that little bitch lingering in you. That little bitch who's trying to escape prison at home for your fraudulent activity, Netanyahu, and the international court that is waiting to put you on trial. Hasten on the day that we see the death or demise of Benjamin Netanyahu, the butcher of the Middle East. President Trump, leave the bullshit alone. That utterance of taking control of Gaza, it's literally bullshit. Another unworkable rant. Not gonna work. Cannot work. Will never work. Because it's a war. And America is not good at winning war. America is good at dropping bombs on children from the skies. when it comes to fighting a war on the ground, President Trump, you see how much time Israel tried it against them? And they have to plea peace and come to a deal. You cannot fight an ideology. That is where you white people keep going wrong. You think you can bomb your way through an ideology, you daft bunch of shit. You and your bombs, white people, will one day be no more. And we're all going to live happily ever after. Bunch of murderers. Fan we no. Una just a walk on murder, rape, and thief, so. Una no one we talk nothing good about you. Everybody buck up pound. Have the one story if you tell about you. You're a bunch of murderers, rapists, and thieves. And see Andrew, same thing. I wanna teach him. I have to wanna teach Andrew. Andrew no take it after we. Andrew no take it after we. I wanna him thief like. You know why me know him thief like? Barefacedness. Because that's how white people thief bareface. Barefacedness. So me know say you're related to them. Can't also we bareface and tan. When you say Empress them a few moments later. No, but I don't lie. I lie me and tell. I don't lie me and tell. And them in take the thiefness out because we not thief in them bareface fashion there so. We hide under things. When white people are thief, white people thief your things and then we turn around and tell you say them look after stolen property better than you. You can't want thiefer than them? So what them Andrew Holness learn it from? Because Andrew Holness thief far away and turn around care we see him one guy court. Say, Lord Jesus, a man the thief. That's why I know Andrew Holness white. Him have to be Caucasian. Forget up on thief and lie so shamelessly. At that, him not unashamed with it. Everywhere this man go, disgrace follow you. How you for thief poor people and Prime Minister? Oh God, we allow you for thief for we. We allow you for thief from the whole away. But the ones you call the indigent Prime Minister, the easy jerk, go on, bro. Those who you all chant around and talk about, the indigent. And you, sir, manage to count thief and the indigent in a public? Come on, Andrew Holness. This is going too far now. I mean, when you thief on the public purse, we talk and we make you get on with it. But when you con poor people, Prime Minister, and thief them land, what we just hear say, you're little thiefing boy. We don't know how to flush toilet by 24 acre a land where they out of who for money, Prime Minister? Out of who for money? Sir, you're a criminal. What we found out today, we can fairly say you're a criminal. Cold-hearted one as well. And Charles and Elizabeth, them are thief from me, sir. A poor people. Some of them are want like a piece of dead left land. Some of them are somebody give them like a piece of land there. And you go put a house on it with the view for them make case dead, for you get them land prime minister. I mean, I hear the PNP run around and ball disgrace. After we pay the PNP for ask questions to it. I mean, I hear the PNP ask Andrew Holness to straighten out the argument here. Nita Headley, are you the local government spokesman? Mr. Morris, somebody make case and ask these people to clear up this because I'm confused. I don't know if I one housing project and I don't know if I two. If local government are run one and central government are run one. But we know say poor people has been scammed. So if a Shirley Deputy a whisper in a Desmond Mackenzie ears today, then Desmond Mackenzie come and tell us say a Shirley Deputy a whisper in her ears, and then he can come tell with the right story. But when he can do, he can't expect if we put that story in our purse and walk around with it, and then when we go hand it to shopkeeper asks us with the backside this year. We need clarity on this. This is a major issue. This is a blunder. This is a scandal. I wonder if Pamela Monroe Ellis hear about this. The program must be halted. If what Desmond Mackenzie told us today, the program must be halted until government can provide the land that they're building the houses on. Otherwise, leave people alone. It kind of make no sense to give them in a one hand and take you out in the other and think say help you, I help them. At the end of the day, the two hands go empty when you're done. Don't you think? Jamaica, this is criminal. And all of us must raise our voices and ask questions. We need to know from the government how this program is. Because it just the water just gets muddy today. And we can't see clear at the moment. If pinned down the bottom of the water there, so we now go see because the water muddy. Come settle the water, Prime Minister. This is a crime against poor people. Come settle the water, drunkro. You're two thieves. Jesus Christ, every day. Your name can't come out a thief. Try make your name call upon something else, no, sir. The amount of something you grow up in the one country, and all your name can call upon is thief. You know shame. Look at the amount of posts you have. Prime Minister, Minister of Defense, Minister of Housing, Minister of Water, Minister of House, Minister of all and nothing. And all your name can call upon is thief. Aren't you ashamed? I know you want in a government. Make a feel one name a call upon thief every day. What? You have more finger more than everybody else? Or for your hand is more clammier than everybody else? Who you thief, so, sir? We have to go walk and put we hand over with eye. Because you will soon take out with eye, walk on with. Prime Minister, you're a criminal. You're a scammer. You're a fraudster. You're a tax dodger. You're an embezzler, a misappropriator, Prime Minister. You're a plain cut, low-class, Spanish town goat criminal. Because I'm go Spanish town goat, no thieves or be a face. Then we walk up and grab on your bag in your hand, especially if they smell fruits or vegetable in your bag. You're a criminal. Prime Minister, you're a criminal. You're a thief. And when we say thief, we mean good thief. It's shameful though. It is shameful. That much I can say. Shameful. What a disgrace. So yesterday, Desmond, we had a drunker name. Darrell Vaz have to embarrass in a parliament until the Desmond Mackenzie come out, come make the whole world know, say, you're there thief the people and them no know. Because we think of freedom and get the house. We never know, say, I tell you one not ready to take it back. Because I can kill them when I want it.
Me lose half of you to blood clot a conference, man. You make the whole of we look like a blood clot fool. Come to think of it, I think this man has sell the blood clot election to Marky G, Me I tell you, millions him I get for sell out to the blood clot. Can't look a sell out, man, You gone back a conference again with the light bomb clot. Advance on people when you tell the people them that 2 years already, man. And you a fuck up the party, Mr. Andrew Holness. Right now, me I tell you make me feel shame. As a big labor rights supporter, you make me feel shame. And you know, say me a no bias man when me a blood clot talk and me not put my mouth a ground and talk when me a talk. You gone back again, gone fool the people them and tell them about light blood clot scam when you tell them it already. They you expect the people them that them bumbo clotted, you know nothing else to tell the people them. No, you go talk about you take out GTC after that because Canada do the same blood clotting, you try to follow Canadian blood. I true that you follow. Yeah? Boy, me don't know what's wrong with you, bro, God, but me know me say you sell out the country, brother. I sell you out the country. You not build the country. I'm in a business what you want to say. Because you're going back with the same bumbo clot lie again. Go and tell the people, like, expect the people, remember. So you tell them that blood clot 2 times. This is the 3rd time now you tell them, boy, you dismantle light and you win, dismantle the light. You come again, dismantle light and you use but the same something again. Man, come down, man. Come down, bro, God. Come down. Sorry to say, come down, man. Yeah, man. Come down, brother. Up in the truck.
Up in the chuck, brother. Up in the chuck. Andrew Holness is a disgrace. Andrew Holness is a disgrace to our country. This man's name being wrapped up in stealing for years. And just when you think it should get better, it gets worse every day. It gets worse every day. Just when you think things would get better. Our Prime Minister is a disgrace. Hold on there. This thing is giving me problem, man. People, bear with me. Let me see if it knocked me out of the studio. Me still a talk? It looks so. Hold on, my computer play him matches boxing business with me. Oh, computer, please stop it. Lie, stop call Andrew name. Who for name if you call? Mama or sir? Because I think one of the things I got to argue with no labor right tonight. You don't have the time to argue with no labor rights. God, no, I don't. Because my sister, when a born for take abuse. I can't see my screen. My sister on a born for take abuse. So, me and I couldn't take on abuse in a piece. When I hear me coming now, I don't see nothing on my screen. Oh. Why this drunk or not stop behave badly? Can you hear me? Oh yes, you can hear me. Oh, this thing is playing me up. So we want And the PNP, them need to intervene. This is a massive issue. This is not an issue where we can wait until them please. The opposition is there to seek answers for us on issues of such where the entire nation is almost confused on the issue. So them under duty to seek clarity for the public or tell the public what is their understanding of this thing and reassure the public how they are going to conduct this program when they come to government. Because we can't take no more a poor people land been lost to a scam run by the government. This is a disgraceful scandal, believe you me. This computer, it is. My peeps, this thing is playing me about. I can't even see anything. Right. Anyway, my peeps, thank you for being here tonight because the computer start the magic jack. Thank you all for being here tonight. Make sure you hit the like button, even though I know you don't like. Hit the like button so you can take the like to 150, or 180. Take the likes to 150 or 180. You see me, I'll set the super chat target. I'm never having trouble now tonight. So, you can take the likes up for us, please. And make sure the algorithm push this broadcast out there so we can get more crowd to come help with ball out for the amount of things where this Prime Minister thief found. I'm sorry for poor people. We did think to say poor people get a little house. We just find out say poor people is being ripped off. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. Join us back tomorrow. Today you had a full day. You had all 3 programs today. Join us back tomorrow morning, rather, for your At a Glance program. Thank you all very much, and good night from the Global Television Group.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.